All right, I'm gonna call some people and ask them how much they think I've made since I started YouTube 4 years ago. That's 0 to 500,000 subscribers. Yo, buddy.
I'm gonna guess $65,000.
I would say 300,000.
300,000 is the guess. I also posted this question to Twitter and Instagram just to see what people think. We have a very oddly specific guess here from Andre for $489,756.98. That would be nice. It's not true, but let me show you what is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's important to address why I am making this video. Well, number one, they get views. And I'm a YouTuber and my career relies on views. So I'm gonna show you how I make a career off of views by making a video that gets views. That's fun. Number two, I also think transparency is really important. I think there's a lot of people that have misconceptions about YouTube and how much money YouTubers make. I think a lot of people think that they either make a ton of money, like Logan Paul, and then there's people that think there's $0 in this. Like they're like, that's cute. That's fun that you have this career choice where you make videos for people on the internet. That's so fun. But what do you actually do? True story, happens all the time. I want to reveal that there actually is a middle class here on YouTube, that there's actually a sustainable career choice for a lot of people out there if you find your niche. Now, I do want to clarify one thing. We are specifically talking about the money that YouTube pays me from AdSense, essentially what I make off the ads that you see before or during these videos. This is not including affiliate money. This is not including sponsors, like the sponsor of this video, which is Storyblocks, which we'll talk about a little bit later. This is purely what I make off of AdSense. Okay, so let's check out what the internet actually thinks I make on YouTube. So if you head over to Social Blade, that is a company that gives you an estimate of how much YouTubers make off of AdSense. This is a place to find out all the information about YouTube. So let's figure out, a little drum roll please, what Chris Howe makes on YouTube. I don't know who that person was that just appeared out of my body. Okay, so when we go to my page, I have 518,000 subscribers, and it is saying right now that I make $153 to 2.5K dollars per month, and that my estimated yearly earnings are anywhere from 1.8K to 29.4K. Wow, I don't know numbers. That's what the internet thinks. But also, why don't we just Google what Chris Howe makes? That's always a fun thing. Google.com. I know I can just type it in the top, but I was worried that you'd see my search history. How much money does, oh my God, I can't spell, does Chris Howe make? Well, no one searched that. Chris Howe's net worth, ladies and gentlemen, is a whopping $51,000. It's a lot of money, but this is my net worth. This is how much the internet thinks I'm worth in general. Like when the insurance brokers come and they're like, how much should we pay out for Chris's death that will cover all his expenses? That's what they'll give Lizzie. The internet is really hurting the ego right now. Okay, so a lot of you guys clicked on this video because you want to know how much YouTube paid me since I started my YouTube channel. Now, I do want to clarify one thing. I started my YouTube channel in 2011. I just created an account so that I could comment on other videos and be like, lame. But then when I actually started making YouTube videos regularly was in September of 2017. What I want to show you right now is how much money I made from 2011 in December all the way up until I started posting consistently. So for 6 years, I made $231.10. My playback CPM was $6.27. CPM stands for how much you get paid per 1,000 views. For every 1,000 views, I got paid $6.27, and you will see that number change drastically as I start posting consistently and actually turn this into a YouTube career. Now let's take a look at September 2017 when I finally committed to being a YouTuber. That's when Peter McKinnon said, hey, you should do this. Here's a shout out. And I was like, I'm gonna turn this into an actual legitimate job now. I've been doing this for 4 years and 10 days as of the recording of this video. Let's apply and see how much money I have made in the last 4 years on YouTube. Drum roll, I actually don't know what this number is. I think I remember looking at it one time. $140,809.81. That comes out to $178,325 Canadian. Not too shabby. That's a livable wage. Remember, 4 years, divide that by 4. The one thing I do want to point out, when you saw that original CPM when I was just like uploading random videos here and there and mostly just like checking out YouTube, to actually treating it like a career, my average CPM over the last 4 years is $14.79 per 1,000 views. So it obviously increased. Now, what I want to do next is show you what we've been doing over the last year, from this exact moment to 1 year ago, when we kind of shifted the way that we were creating videos and tried to make better quality videos. I mean, I guess that's biased. You might think it's not too bad. We think it's pretty dang good. Let's take a look together how much money we've made in the last year when we actually started trying harder. I have no idea. So let's take a look. Hey, not too bad. We got $66,240.82, and our playback CPM increased is 18.05. That's a salary. The average living wage in North America is $61,000. I'm blasting by those numbers by $5,000. Can be a little bougier if I want. Get some of those spicy lattes, pumpkin spice lattes. Don't buy a spicy latte. Somehow sponsors want to work with me even after they watch this debacle going on. So Storyblocks is the sponsor of this week's episode, but without Storyblocks, we would not be able to keep up with the consistency on this YouTube channel. It helps us save time and money with our editing and make sure that we actually get more videos up so that we can make more money on this YouTube channel from Google AdSense. So having unlimited access to over 1 million royalty-free digital assets such as high-quality footage, music, sound effects, illustrations, and After Effects templates with their unlimited all access plan means that we can create more content more consistently. And then one day Storyblocks emailed us, so they're like, hey, we were working on this super cool thing called Restock. And then what essentially that means is that they're trying to increase and diversify their library by showcasing underrepresented groups. This is so awesome. This is much needed in this industry. So Storyblocks, thank you so much for doing stuff like that. If you guys want to learn more about Storyblocks, you can head over to storyblocks.com/Chris Howe or hit the link in the description. Storyblocks, thanks for being a great partner on this channel. You help us make more videos for you guys. So if you want to learn more, links are below. We love you, Storyblocks. Let's put this right here again. That made a difference. Okay, so let me show you how much I made on my most viewed video ever. And to give you some context here, I didn't want to make this video. I was like in my parents' basement because I didn't have money at the time. And I was like, I'll just record it, just do it. Go and push through and make this video and maybe something will come of it. Maybe you'll get a few more subscribers. This video has 1.5 million views. This one video that I made in my parents' basement, shot it in 3 hours, and then edited it the next day in 4 hours. So essentially, let's call it like 1 day's worth of work, made me $11,000. Wow. That again is just pure luck. But it also shows that when you kind of take a risk on something, you can make some money. So that kind of leads nicely into our little outro here. What I wanted to show you with these numbers and kind of revealing what's behind the curtain is that I want it to inspire you. I want it to showcase to you that there is a middle class on YouTube. And this is also just one of my revenue streams. If you combine it with the amount of money that I'm making from sponsorships, affiliates, brand deals, brand awareness, licensing, all these other things, you definitely have a solid footprint for a career, not even just middle class, but even a lucrative career. So these are things that I want you to remember. But at the very same time, I do want to call out the fact that I was very lucky in this instance. I had a friend who gave me a big shout out at the beginning of my career, which helped launch it, but I was very aware of what that opportunity was. A lot of people will get discouraged when they're doing this. It's very, very hard work. I treat this as a job. I show up every single day. I do 9 to 5 or more hours to be able to do this as a living. So remember, it's always fun to see these numbers and be like, whoa, I want to do YouTube. I'm so inspired right now. But I just want to have a little bit of a reality check. It's going to be hard. Luck plays a role, but it's worth the gamble. So roll the dice. I hope you guys win. Maybe you'll make a video in your parents' basement one day and you get to walk away with some money. I love you. If you guys like this video, please press like. It actually makes a difference. Subscribe and hit the bell to be notified for future videos. And we will most definitely catch you guys in the next one. If you like this energy, I will try to bring this type of Chris Howe to the table more often. And you realize the entire time I could have just done that. I held it the entire time. Wow. My elbow hurts. But maybe I was just trying to flex on you. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe. And we'll, okay, never mind. I love you guys. Bye.